Good morning, friends. In this chapter 11, transportation in animals and plants. In last session, we have studied about blood and different cells. Okay, in which we have discussed about red blood cells, that is RBC, white blood cells, that is WBC, and platelets and hemoglobin. In this session, we will discuss about blood vessels. Okay, next topic from your chapter 11, that is blood vessels. So there are different type of blood vessels in the body. You know that during inhalation, a fresh supply of oxygen fills the lungs. Okay, these things we have studied in the last chapter. Okay, in respiration, I can say. Okay, that in inhalation we are taking the air which is rich in oxygen. Okay, and it goes to the lungs through the nasal passage. So there are different types of blood vessels in the body. You know that during inhalation, a fresh supply of oxygen fills the lungs. Oxygen has to be transported to the rest of the body. Okay. After reaching to the lungs, this oxygen is divided into the different parts of our body. Okay. Also, the blood picks up the waste material, including carbon dioxide, from the cells. Okay. We know that in exhalation, okay, in respiration, in exhalation, the second part of the breathing, in exhalation, we are taking out the air which is rich in carbon dioxide. Okay, so simply the blood picks up the waste material, including carbon dioxide from the cells. This blood has to go back to the heart for transport to the lungs for removal of carbon dioxide, as you have learned in chapter 10. So simply we can say our heart is working like a pump. Okay, like if this air which is rich in oxygen is coming out through the heart, and it goes to different parts, okay, from lungs through to it comes to the heart and different parts of our body too. Okay, and after this carbon dioxide is also this carbon dioxide we are removing, okay, in exhalation, it also goes to the heart only. So this blood has to go back to the heart for transport to the lungs for removal of carbon dioxide. Okay, so as you have learned in chapter 10, okay, you may have discussed this. So two types of blood vessels are present in the arteries and veins of the body. Okay, this is the most important topic, I can say. Okay, so I think you also should have to underline it. Okay, highlight it. Arteries carry oxygen rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Okay. Simply, it carries the oxygen rich blood from heart to all other parts of the body. Since the blood flow is rapid and at a high pressure, you can say it's very high pressure. Okay, you may have observed sometime that the blood cannot be stopped easily. Okay, so this is the reason that the arteries is being cut from somewhere. Okay, so since the blood flow is rapid and at a high pressure, the arteries have thick elastic walls. Let us perform an activity to study the flow of blood through arteries. So here you are given the activity 11.1 on the page number 122. Let's study. I hope all of you have textbook right now, although you can read it here also. Place the middle and index finger of your right hand. See, this is middle finger and this one is index finger. Okay. So these two finger is you have to place here on the inside to the left wrist. Okay. See here you are given right hand on the inner side of your left wrist. Figure 11.2, you are given a figure 2. Okay, here you are given the figure pulse in the wrist. Can you feel some throbbing movement? Why do you think there is throbbing? This throbbing is called the pulse, and it is due to the blood flowing in the arteries. Simply we can say the movement we are feeling here, okay, at the left side, okay, inner side of the left wrist, okay. See, this movement you can observe at a hospital also, okay. If you are ill, okay, or if anybody is ill and going to the hospital, then the doctor will check from here also, okay. So that's the reason he is checking the blood only, okay. So this throbbing is called the pulse, and it is due to the blood flowing in the arteries. Count the number of pulse beats in 1 minute. How many pulse beat you can count for your arm for 1 minute? Here you are given the activity with the friends, okay, with your classmates. But you can complete this activity with your family member also, okay. Go to a mother, father, okay. If your grandmother is there, if your grandfather is there, okay, your younger brother, okay. Just measure the, okay, count the heartbeats for a minute. So how many pulse beats could you count? The number of beats per minute is called the pulse rate. So observe here, there is a slight difference between pulse and pulse rate. Okay, the number of beats per minute is called the pulse rate. A resting person. Okay, after, don't count after run. Okay, don't count after run or walk or after doing some action. Okay, some activities. The resting person usually has a pulse rate between 72 and 80 beats per minute. Okay, simply we can say it's general. Okay. Find other places in your body where you can feel the pulse. Okay? Stop the video and think about it. That what are the other parts, other places in our body where we can feel this pulse rate. So you may have observed sometime that in CID or any other movies, okay, Abhijit will say that Daya ambulance bulao, okay. So from this neck portion, okay, we can say there also we may observe this, or any other places also you can find. Okay, so this is the reason that many places apart from this left wrist also, okay. A resting person is usually has a pulse rate between 72 and 80 beats per minute. Find other places. Record your arm pulse beats per minute and those of your classmates. So here, as we know that we are at home only, so you can just count the pulse rate for your family members. Now compare the values you obtained and insert them in table 11.1. Okay, you can do it by yourself also. Only simply serial number, name and pulse per minute. It's pulse rate. So veins are the vessels. Okay, we have discussed about arteries, but now veins. So veins are the vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. So we can say it's one way only, okay? Arteries carry out the blood which is rich in oxygen, okay? Oxygen rich blood from the heart to other parts of the body, okay? And veins carry out the oxygen rich blood to the heart, okay? To the heart. The veins have thin walls. They are valves present in veins which allow blood to flow only towards the heart. We can say there must be a valve, okay. Simply you may have observed non-return valve in some mechanism, okay, in some engine or anywhere else. As it is here in in vein also there is a valve, okay, which stops the blood to flow from the vein, okay. It's this vein carry out the blood to the heart only, okay. It's not collecting from the heart, so it allow blood to flow only towards the heart. Here you are given one more figure 11.3. It is the schematic diagram of circulation only, okay. Like here you are given this heart, okay, like this heart. This is lungs, we can say, okay. So arteries, observe here, artery take out the bloods from the heart, okay, from the heart to lungs and other parts of the body, okay. See, here you are given artery, and vein flows the blood towards the heart or to the heart. So we can say from other parts to the heart. Okay, observe here. And this capillaries, so what is capillaries simply? Let's study here. Refer to figure 11.3. Do you see the arteries divide into smaller vessels? On reaching the tissues, they divide further into extremely thin tubes called capillaries. Okay, we can say chota veins. Okay, small veins. It's simply artery. Sorry, capillary. So on reaching the tissues, they divide. What divide? Artery and vein both. Okay, it's not about vein only. They divide further into extremely thin tubes called capillaries. The capillaries join up to form veins which empty into the heart. Okay, we can say it carries the blood towards the heart. Okay, so that's the basic about blood vessels. Okay, we have seen about artery, after these veins and capillaries. In next lecture, we will discuss about heart. Okay? About this figure 11.4 also. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much and have a nice day to all of you.